Hello, so in this video we're going to take a quick look at the software on this, the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, the latest device which has been built in collaboration with Google. It's got Android 4.0 or ice cream sandwich as some may know it as. So let's switch it on and take a look. So we can unlock it here. Now the first thing to notice is this, the icons down at the bottom here, the back, home and applications key. Now these are not physical buttons, these are part of the software and you activate each one by touching the screen. So where in the past you've had physical or touch sensitive buttons, you don't get this now on here. It's purely the screen and you touch the buttons here like so. So we're at the home screen, so let's tap in here to go to the applications and you can scroll through like so, and then you've also got this at the top, widgets. So this is for customizing the home screen. Now you can scroll through these and choose which one you want. So I could put my Google Photos and I can drag it to the home screen of my choice. So let's put it up here. You can see that it's loaded in there, and you've got 5 customizable home screens here. Previously we've seen 7, but now you've got 5. Now a nice feature on the home screen is that you can now group things here, which makes it very convenient for certain things. Now all you need to do, just like previous versions of Android, you grab a couple of things, put it on your home screen. So let's just grab another one. Now no matter what it is, if you just put it on top, you see how that highlights there in a little circle. You drop that in and now they've been grouped, so you can essentially have a lot more on your home screen than you could previously with the shortcuts, because you can group it, things like webs, social networking, what have you, it's all there. So we've got the widgets and what have you. You can see the different design that we've got here in terms of the interface. It's a crossbreed from the tablets and the smartphones. If we click here, we've got sort of a quick launcher that goes into the other applications that we've got running, but we can also close certain things. So I've had the camera open, I just slide that off and that's now closed the application. I can move it all off here, or I can access things. So let's go to the settings, and it's got my wireless, and whilst we're in settings, let's just take a look here about the phone. So this is the Galaxy Nexus running Android 4.0.1. Different setup in terms of the settings that you might be used to. We've got data usage now, which is quite nice. It shows us the data that we're using on our phone, and we can set limits and what have you to allow it to sort of stop us going over our data limits that we may have with our network providers. This has got 16 gig of internal storage, which you can see here, and it's nicely broken down here. And what you will see more and more now is this sort of icon, an ice cream sandwich, which is your settings menu, so you can go in and do different things within the different applications. So let's go into messaging. So let's just start a new message here. So I can type here on the keyboard. I can flip round into landscape mode. That doesn't work in everything, but the main things like gallery, browser, and what have you. I can go back by pressing these icon buttons here. So let's do that. You will see here then you've got this menu button, and this is where we can go into settings and what have you. So get used to that. Then let's take a look at the camera. That's a 5 megapixel camera on here, and we've got some test footage up on blog.clove.co.uk, both for video and images. You've got zooming facilities, you can switch camera modes. You've then got the front facing video camera as well, so there it is there. Now you can see here, we've got no physical buttons, but what we've now got is icons. Now this is perhaps the tricky bit with ice cream sandwiches, that you need to know what those buttons do. So that's back, and they illuminate then when you touch them. So you've got the dialer. Now with a 4.65 inch screen, there's plenty of real estate here for typing in a number. Call quality is pretty good on here. Let's go into the web browser. So just loading up the page here. Now this orientates in both landscape and portrait mode here. So flip it around whichever way we choose. And like most phones, it won't flip that way. But put it back into portrait mode. We can pinch and zoom in here, so we can tap on the product and go through to the product page. Now I'm on Wi-Fi here and it's loading pretty quickly. And because of the large screen, we can pretty much read what's on screen without having to zoom in. But we can if we choose to. And web browsing is a pretty good experience on here. I know there are some concerns with some people about flash. That will be coming to these devices, just not at the moment. So on Ice Cream Sandwich, we've still got the notification bar at the top here, so I've installed the barcode scanner. I can click into that just like I would on previous versions of Android. So you get some of the basic things installed, the Gmail app, Google Books and that, because this is a Google device. So you may need to download more applications than you might on a Samsung device because they add on a lot of extras and what have you. Of course, Google Plus and everything's installed here as standard as well. Let's just take a quick look at the calendar. So we can pinch and zoom in on here. Rather than previously going down to the menu options that we used to have down here, we can sort of go up here now to choose which calendars we want to see and what have you. Just have a quick look at the contacts. That's nicely laid out. We've got our favourites, which are all customizable and what have you. Just popping back in then to the applications. So we've got navigation on here because of the GPS. We've got YouTube, video and what have you. We've got the Android marketplace, as you can imagine, being an Android device where you can go in and get your applications and what have you. So that's just a quick software tour of the Samsung Galaxy Nexus, which is available from clove.co.uk as of today. Thanks for watching.